All right, I'm super stoked because we found this super cool gym, and it's only like 7 minutes from our house. So we're gonna go there, do some CrossFit for the very first time with some other people besides us. I cannot promise that I'll be able to gather any videos while we're there, but I guarantee you that we eventually will, because we're gonna become members of that place, which means we'll be there. We'll be over there all the time. Okay, I am pumped.
Me too.
Too bad Silas couldn't make it.
Yeah.
But, all right. We just left the freaking coolest thing ever.
Oh yeah.
I cannot wait to keep on cracking with this.
Yep.
But we did what they called the Cindy, which is it's 5 pull-ups, 5 strict pull-ups, 10 push-ups,
15 squats, and then a 200 or 400 meter row. I mean, 400 meter run.
So
and then we did that 4 times for time.
It was a 20-minute AMRAP. So we just tried to see how many times we could do it, AMRAP.
And we got it 4 times.
And the goal was, we were supposed to be, we were a team. We were supposed to alternate, one run and the other person does the pull-ups, push-ups, and squats. But because I didn't want him running around running down the street by himself. We just did it together. And I cannot wait
to come back. I'm coming back tomorrow.
Yeah. So freaking jealous. Anyway, so we're headed home. We're gonna go see Silas and Mom, Paisley, and unfortunately Silas couldn't make it. He had to go, help out somebody at church. But anyway, we're gonna go home, get a protein shake, and hear about everybody's night. All right? Church, teaching Sunday school to the young adult class, but we're going to be in Proverbs chapter 18 today.
I am doing a sermon in Sunday school.
Well, it's not really a sermon.
No, it's like a little devotional.
You are going to be coaching the youth group.
Yep. That is true. That is accurate.
Taking after your old man is what you're doing.
That's right.
How do you argue with that?
Or you can't.
You just can't.
Yeah.
Headed home. It's lunchtime. Finished church. Finished Sunday school. Silas, how did your thing go?
Great.
It was actually really good.
Was it? Shocking.
Surprisingly.
Caden, you sound shocked that Silas...
Surprisingly, oh my gosh.
Mine went really well too.
Good.
We had a good time.
Good.
Talked about leadership, coaching.
That's fun.
Yeah. So, anyway. We were talking about possibly going to park today, which would be super nice.
Sweet.
And then, you know, maybe doing some running at the trails or exercising or something.
Yeah, running on the trails.
Hiking,
Nice.
taking the dog. Who knows?
Can you get the camera? Good job. Okay.
We'll take
Sick blenders.
Thanks. Oh, we found out what the logo means.
What?
So,
Seriously?
yeah.
Is it online or what?
No,
How'd
they
you find
emailed
out?
us. So it means
Nice.
sorry, can't
That's
do you
amazing.
remember what it meant?
Nope.
I'll tell you when we get home.
Wow. That is extremely...
Hey. Shush. Whatever, man. I forget. Sorry.
How do we get started in CrossFit? Actually, whose fault is it? Whose fault is it?
Who gets the credit?
Who
Of
gets the
course,
credit for
me.
CrossFit?
Me. I'm
Yeah.
the reason.
Why are you the reason? That's what I would like to know.
So it all started in late November 2017. But you didn't know that.
No, I didn't actually. That's a long time ago.
That's a long time ago. I was watching YouTube, my favorite, all-time favorite pastime. And I was just watching this random video of a girl who ran her first marathon. And I was like sobbing through it. And I thought to myself, like the inspiration that came from watching someone do something that they didn't think was possible previously. So December came and I got Christmas money, and I think the most consecutive miles I had ever run at once was just a 5K. I was slow as molasses, but I didn't care. I loved it. So I thought, well, I spent my Christmas money on marathon registration and printed out an 18-week training program. At the same time that I was training for my marathon, we had a family ritual of Friday night movie night with pizza, and every Friday somebody else got to pick the movie, and I was sick to death of Marvel movies. Star Wars gagged me, and I was always looking for a documentary, and every 5th week when it was my turn to pick, I picked some stupid documentary. Everybody fell asleep. But I was training for a marathon, so I was looking for some sort of documentary telling the story of somebody else who was doing something with their body that they didn't think was previously possible. And everybody was moaning and groaning, thinking I was picking another boring thing again. And it was called something like Fittest on Earth or whatever. Would never heard of CrossFit, had no idea who these people were, nothing. I thought, oh, this is cool. This is other people who are also seeing what their limits were. I said, let's watch this. So this is early, probably winter 2018.
I want to say it was probably in March.
Maybe.
Maybe February or March.
And right about the same time, we started realizing, in particular, boys need a channel for energy, but we really aren't huge fans of team sports. We checked into that, and I guess, I don't know, it just wasn't something that we had any desire to pursue at all. So for homeschooled kids, the options are kind of limited. And I did call a local CrossFit place to check into classes, but because of the ages of the boys then, they would have had to be in the kids CrossFit classes, which consisted of like jumping jacks.
Yeah, wasn't much.
And they weren't excited about that. So anyway, we watched that very first CrossFit documentary, and it opened their eyes to a whole new world that they didn't think was possible.
Yes.
And for the first time, we had a consistent way to wear them out, and for a mom, having boys wake up the next day hobbling into the kitchen for breakfast is a great feeling.
Help.
And then they started saving their own money for equipment for the garage. And then there kind of came to a point where that really wasn't sufficient anymore. They kind of needed to be pushed in a different way. And I guess that's probably when you started searching out other gyms.
Yep, that's when we
that
found.
would let young teens
Yeah.
see if they could keep up with
Yep.
the adults.
And that's when we found the athletic club.
So you want to know my two biggest pet peeves? CrossFit people, all you CrossFitters out there. Two things I can't stand. Number one, when you're doing something with the bar and you've got massive weight stacked on both sides, and then they drop it. Why? Why can't you just sit it down softly? It makes so much noise. And when you're sitting watching a class of like 30 people dropping 350 pounds at a time on the floor, it's so loud. Why do you have to do that? Second biggest complaint, shaker bottles. For real. Just use a spoon and a glass, mix it up, drink it. Glasses are so much easier to wash than shaker bottles. I hate shaker bottles. I wake up in the morning and there's like 4 dirty ones in the frickin' sink. Nobody washes their own shaker bottle.
Wrong.
I
wash.
am the official shaker bottle washer. And I don't like washing
boys.
them.
Kitty cat. Seems like our Sunday tradition is to take Silas, as we always take Silas to, to choir practice, and on our way home, we like to wave at everybody, just to see if, anybody waves back.
Yeah.
And it turns out that we've never had anybody wave back at us. We've had some people look at us like,
Yeah,
Do
and
I
get
know
all
that guy?
and get all confused.
Yeah, and they're like, huh? They get all confused. Well, we just had our very first success.
Or at least I did.
Yeah, Caden did. He was like waving because I gave up hope. Caden didn't give up hope. And he just kept waving at everybody. Next thing you know, some dude busts out a wave and we're like, what?
Yeah.
Success.
Boom.
Boom. That's how to do it.
Yep. Boom. That's gonna do it.
Right.
That'll do it.